We'll make sure.
You gotta wait a second.
Well, yeah, we usually wait a second.
Okay.
Okay.
I've never been at one.
Okay.
I like that face. It's like real poised. It's like.
We're live right now, by the way.
I know.
Okay.
I say it looks like you're buffering.
We might be because our internet's been slow, so I don't know. We'll have to wait till a couple people get on there to make sure we're working. We got somebody on there. So. Gary is our light man tonight, and he's struggling over there. But I know it's late. We normally don't come on this late, but it's been a very emotional day for me as a mom. And
don't cry.
I'm not going to cry because I've cried. As you can see, my face, I look like Hell's Bells. The hair needs done. The face needs done.
You got so many fans. Get all of them popping up.
So we're coming to you live tonight from home, and I have my oldest with me tonight. This is my daughter, Abigail, my firstborn.
The baby.
And she will be leaving for college on Tuesday. We're going to
stop. Your lips twitching.
Hi, Bree. Hi, Billy and April. So, we thought we'd get on here and talk about something that maybe some other mothers are going through right now at this time, because it is college move-in week.
Yeah, welcome week.
She is not going far from home. She is going to be going to Marshall University. Go Herd. I'm really a Mountaineers fan, but I like color green, and I'm going to support some Marshall University apparel over the next 4 years, maybe longer. So, I can't hardly see your comments because of our setup we got going on. What is she going to major in?
Graphic design. That's my plan.
She is an artist.
Artsy-fartsy.
Yes. And her name's Abigail Triplett. If you all look her up on Facebook, you can see a lot of the art she does. At one time, thank you, dear. She was big into FX makeup at one time and was really rocking that out. So I knew she would excel greatly in life in the art department. So she's going to bust Marshall wide open with all her talent. And hopefully she doesn't move away from West Virginia once she graduates.
I don't plan on moving away.
But
I'd like to stay close.
But Abby is the type of person, she's going to pursue her dreams, and she's going to stay focused and finish college. Mm-hmm. But she's also like her mother. She's a hopeless romantic. So she can be...
I'm single.
She's a snorter, too. She is single. So, for all the guys out there that always ask if I have
you guys watch your videos?
Sis, yeah, there's some guys on there.
For all the guys out there, I'm in the background.
Yes. I was going to say, most of my male friends have subsided because of my newfound love. But there's some out there. Cassie Baker says single and ready to mingle. Yes, she is. She was actually...
Nothing serious.
Nothing serious.
Just
that's
cute
right.
Talk.
Cute talk. Thank you, Michelle. I think she's beautiful too, and she does look just like me. But I've weathered. I'm into my 40s now.
You're still beautiful.
You
haven't aged a bit.
Thank you. But we have had a great day. We started out with a nail day. We went and got our nails done, mommy and daughter time. We shopped at the Walmart a little bit. We've stalked some people out. We done some drive-bys. Abby had been kind of chatting a little bit with a guy, and I was like, I think I know that guy's mom. So we drove by his house today.
That was
being total stalkers, and Abby was like, oh my gosh, she was very nervous. But I'm used to doing that kind of stuff because I'm like the FBI. I've been cheated on, I've been lied to, I have been through the ringer in life, and I know all the tricks of the trade, and I'm an expert drive-by person. And in my little minivan, Cherry Sue, I told Abby, I said, she knows when we're stalking, and she casts shade.
I don't think she cast shade today.
I don't know if she did or not, but we got away with it. So,
it don't matter.
We have had a great day together. We had snacks tonight. We had hot wings. Gary's cut himself. He has no platelets. Good job. Might want to put some pressure on that. Well, we've had onion rings and hot wings. And we made a cheese ball. And we've had some wine.
Wood fire grilled pizza.
Yes, Gary made wood fire pizza, which was absolutely delicious. I had one of those days where I didn't eat anything all day. And then I decided to gorge myself at once.
That's every day for me.
We struggle.
And we still got a cheese ball we haven't got at yet.
We still have a cheese ball that we're fixing on hitting later. Gary is in the background walking around. As most of you know, he started his chemo a couple weeks ago, and he has not been doing well with it. He had it on Friday, which totally wiped him out, and we had a rough night, didn't we? We was up and down all night. He was
Had a rough day, too.
throwing up most of the night, and it was a rough night. So I'm like in zombie mode, and I'm delirious. And I have been super emotional today. I broke out in tears several times over her leaving home. But Kay Chambers says, my youngest is moving out next week. Bless your heart. How far is she going? She's only going about an hour and a half from home. But
That's a long time in her heart.
well, it
Too
is,
much.
and it's different because, you know, you're always used to her bopping in here on certain days of the week because I have shared parenting with her father, so she's back and forth, and she won't be doing that no more.
Don't cry. You gotta pull it together. I'm
But
gonna
it's
be
a
back.
straight shot out of here, 1 hour down Route 10, so it's not too far for Mommy to get to the baby.
I'm gonna be back every weekend, so.
She says that now,
So
but
if
once,
there's anybody in the neighborhood, I'll be here on the weekend, just saying.
oh gosh, oh lordy, thank you.
You good?
I'm good. Thank you, Sarah. She says you're beautiful.
Thank you.
The best of her stuff is at her dad's, but we will be following. The only thing I think me and Gary are packing to this venture on move-in day would be the microwave
And some clothes.
and some clothes. And we're going to take her clothes shopping tomorrow and buy her some new clothes. And we're going
Gary's going to feed her at Jewel City Seafood.
Yes, we're going to go to Jewel City Seafood in Huntington. So we're going to make sure she gets moved in, take her to the store, get her what she needs for her dorm as far as groceries go, and
I forgot about that.
take her out to eat.
I'm gonna get
and
down
then
there and forget everything.
leave her for the week.
Oh, you remember quick, soon as that belly starts growling.
Oh yeah.
I
I
can
gotta make
it
sure I don't
through.
gain that freshman 15.
Don't gain that. Listen, I've gained the hysterectomy 40. And that's for sure. Since I had my hysterectomy, the weight issue is a real issue right now. And we're not even talking about dieting or food right now. So, anyway, we've had an eventful day, and it's always fun when we get together, I think. Well, she's just
Yeah.
like me. She
Yeah.
always has a comeback for something. She's always saying something funny, and she does remind...
That's true.
Yes, she does have my laugh. I don't snort, Nancy. She is a snorter. I am not a snorter. I don't think
That's because I got asthma. I can't breathe.
yeah.
The girl's wheezy.
She's got the asthma. But Gary is doing well, though. He is surviving. And I think he's going to come over and join us here in a minute. He said he's going to do a cameo. He thinks he's freaking Burt Reynolds or something. I broke the F-bomb. So I'm going to do a cameo on our video
I don't
tonight.
have a Firebird. I got a Camaro.
Melissa says she has 4 years and she's already dreading it. I'll be honest, when people used to post stuff about my kid going off to college, I'd be like, oh, like it, oh, heart it, that's sweet, their kid's going off to college. But it never really hit home because I wasn't dealing with that. But now I am dealing with that, and it's hitting home.
Well, she's dealing with it on a whole nother level.
I have been emotional today at every little thing. I have. I'm gonna have to quit talking about it because I'm gonna start crying again.
Don't cry.
Well, now,
We have a mark. What?
I'm not
you
leaving.
act like we're running out of kids. We got 5 more. 5 more.
You got
5
enough.
more kids.
I do have
to
a
be
great
honest,
supply
I think-
of kids.
All these other ones that she popped out, they're adopted. I'm the baby.
They're not adopted.
Yes, they are.
All my children are mine, and all 6 of them I claim. 2
That's
of them
'cause
I
she-
did not give birth to, but they're mine, and I claim them, and I would die for them.
I'm the only one she gave birth to. I look just like
You do. Just
her.
like back before I was, beat up and I had all these freaking kids. But in 2 weeks, no, not 2 weeks. Well, school starts this Thursday. It's Sunday night. School starts this Thursday, so we're going to be sending Brianna, Jake, Natalie, and Maggie off to school. 4 will leave for school Thursday. And I'll be honest
Aren't you
with
happy?
you, if Gary wasn't dying right now and having chemo and everything, as soon as those kids walked up the door, I'd probably be stripping him down naked because I'm so excited for those kids to leave to go to school. It's not even funny. They've driven us batshit crazy. And that's real life right there. Most people be like, oh, my kids are at school. I'm so sad. I'm not sad at all. Bye-bye, assholes. Go let somebody else deal with you for the next 8 hours. But the week following that, I will send Maverick, my youngest, to preschool. Which most of you know, if you've been following me or whatever, that he does have some issues. And that's going to be hard on me. So I may come back on here in 2 weeks, have another video breaking down about him going to preschool. But as far as the middle children go, hasta la vista.
Me?
Not you, the middle children.
Okay.
Maverick is the end and you're the beginning, so.
Exactly.
Alpha and Omega, that's right. But we did buy Maverick some super cute clothes, and I'm sure he's going to be a total diva when school starts. I feel bad. I'm going to be down there. Even if they kick me out of the classroom, I'm going to be peeking in the window like this because I don't trust him. Because, as most of you know, he does have moderate hearing loss, and he's got some autism going on. Are you taking a picture of you?
It's on Snapchat. I'm texting somebody. Okay.
She's Snapchatting while we're trying to do a live video.
I don't want to leave him waiting that long because I like.
Leave him waiting. She's having some guy issues right now.
It's not guy issues. It don't count because it's not a serious thing. Well, I thought it could have been serious, but obviously not. He ain't making a move.
She put herself out there tonight for a guy, and he kind of shot her down a little bit, and she's...
A little bit, but at the same time he did. I'm just confused. Everything's so complicated.
Which brings me to the subject of, today we was at Walmart, and we ran into some classmates of Abby's.
Classmates, not friends.
And they snobbed her, which I think it's kind of funny because, sadly, when you kids graduate from high school, do you not realize you're just out there in the ocean with the rest of us? You're no longer my friend's kid. So if I decide that I'm going to tell you about how rude you are, or about how you need to get your head out of your ass, or nobody cares that you was the class president, now you're just another person pushing a buggy in the Walmart. I mean, it's a sad world out there. And you're back at the bottom of the totem pole trying to work yourself up in life. You're a nobody once you graduate from high school. Yeah. So
it was just sad because the last person I dated, he was friends with him, and that was the only one out of his friends that was nice to me. That made me feel accepted, and then he snobbed me, and I was like, wow. And the girl he was with is super nice, and then she snobbed me too, and I was like, really shocked, because that's not like her.
I was like, girl, you don't need them. We got our nails done at the Walmart. We got I mean, we had some good nails going on.
I feel good since I've been out of high school. I've been a lot more confident. I hated high school. I hated it.
We're from small town USA, and people are labeled so bad here, and well, I'm going to step on some toes. Old Chapmanville, West Virginia.
Go for it. I can care less.
People's all about rank in this city and about who you are and who you know. And that's what I was telling Abby. Like, when I went to school, it was the same way, even though that was years ago. I'll be 41 in a couple weeks. Speaking of being 41 in a couple weeks. Yesterday, Gary went to get a haircut, supposedly, him and Jake.
This is cute.
And he was gone forever, like 3 hours. And I'm like, where the hell are they? They just went to get a haircut. What do you do, run off with the person that cut his hair or something? So I sent him a text message. I'm like, where y'all at? What are you doing? What's going on?
But Gary don't carry his phone with him ever.
It's a god.
No response. I thought, going to ignore me. All right, good. Well, I done broke up with him 3 times while I was curling my hair. I done had my speech prepared. As soon as he walked in, I thought, he's going down. He is going down. So he called me, and he was like, hey, I'm passing the schools. I'll be in there at home in a minute, blah, blah, blah. And I thought, you better must have got every hair on your body cut. That's all I can say. 3 hours. Screw you. So he comes in with a gift. My birthday is in a couple weeks, and he can't keep a surprise. He's worse than I am. But anyway, he came in with my birthday presents. They had been out shopping, and he got me these beautiful diamond earrings. I don't know if you can really see them on this live. And this beautiful necklace. Matches my ring that he got me back at Easter. And he also got me a care package that had a crossword puzzle in it to keep my brain activity well since I'm getting so old. And some wine. What else did you have in there?
I had a notepad so you could write down what you was doing in case you forgot. That way.
Yes, he put a notepad in the package in case I needed to write down what I was doing in case I forgot.
And I got you some candy.
He got me some candy. So anyway, it was a big surprise. And of course, I fell in love with him all over again because he's the bestest. But I did break up with him 3 times while I was trying to learn how to use a new curling iron. Which brings me to the exciting news. I'm going to be doing an infomercial for this company on September the 12th, which it will be live through my One Elder Diaries page, but it will be through another company. And I'm currently learning how to use this tool. And I think I about had it down yesterday, didn't I?
And I may also be trying to use some hair product in the background.
Yes, we may have Gary on there using some hair product. Speaking of hair product, I was trying to pet on Gary last night. Apparently, he tried to print for me yesterday and put some hair product in his hair. And I think my hand got stuck in his head because I was like loving him, and it was like, clunk.
Oh God, it scared me.
That was the end of it.
Ooh.
When your woman dresses up that nice and she has no jewelry, you have to comb your hair. That's a rule.
That's a rule.
Guy code.
That is guy code. Yes. Are you gonna come over here and get in the video?
Yeah.
I will.
He's
Okay.
ghosting everybody.
I got sidetracked.
I come by and drank some wine a while ago.
We have Gary drinking wine tonight. He's give up on the hard stuff, so. Yes, Patricia, Gary was thinking of me, and here I was sitting home stewing my speech for when he walked in. But then it kind of backfired in my face. That's how it always happens. So I'm sorry I'm not answering some of these comments because
She has my iPad on a plate holder and can't really see
I
him.
can't see
I can't
him.
see
I'm sorry.
anything from here.
Everybody's asking for an update on Gary. Actually, this is for his ITP. He is getting chemotherapy now for it because the other treatments have failed, so they're trying it.
And I'm poisoned.
And if the chemo doesn't work, he's going to try another medicine, but so far the chemo is not working. And at the end of this journey, he may end up having a splenectomy. We don't know yet. We're both kind of frustrated with the whole thing that's been going on with
Gary
him.
may have to show his ass, though, because he's really tired of feeling this way.
Yeah, Gary has definitely been...
He's been a trooper.
No, we didn't say anything to the snobs at Walmart, but I'll tell you what, we went to...
Yeah, we kind of did. We
Yeah,
kind of vocalized it.
Yeah,
but
as we passed them, like, I kind of slowed down because I thought they was going to speak to Abby, and they
I was waiting
didn't.
for eye contact. Because when you see somebody make eye contact, you're like, hey, what's up? But they obviously see me.
I can see one Eleanor right now, somebody snobbing her child.
She was like, did he just act like he didn't know you? And I was like, I think you just did.
And I said it
I bet
loud,
that wasn't
too.
what you said. I bet you said, let me tell you, brother, this here SummerSlam.
Yes. Oh, gosh. She's going into graphic design, Tasha. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. She's going to school at Marshall University in Huntington, West Virginia. Thank you, Melanie. We just answered Annette's. Do you like the blue nails? Actually, they're not. This color was, what was this color?
Some kind of plum.
It looks like blue.
Blue plum is what it was called. It kind of looked gray. It kind of looked purple. I'm really in fall mode right now, and I wanted to do my nails in fall, but it's still August. How's that wing treating you? So I went with this color, and I thought, and then Abby got a French manicure. Those are actually her natural nails. She just got hers painted. She sucks. But yes, Brie, it is that wand. I'm trying to go back through the comments. Thank you, Lisa. She said your daughter is gorgeous. Or is it Bria Coulter? She said life is just beginning. Wait until 10 years down the road. 10 years down the road, Abby will be almost 29 years old. Probably married.
I don't even want to think about that.
You'll
with
be
a
my
kid.
age. Damn.
Abby doesn't want kids because I've had so many children through the years, and she's helped me to raise them, and she's
All
out
my
on the
babies
kids
are going to
thing.
have 4 paws.
Um,
I mean, if I did have a child, I'd definitely want to adopt. I wouldn't want one of my own.
why you want to adopt?
Because I
Because there's
feel
a lot
like,
of children out there needing homes. Who wants to put their body
yes,
through
I
that
feel
shit?
like as Christians, we should be the first ones to adopt children and put them in a good home. But I feel like, I don't know, I feel like that's what I should do.
Hi, Mary. My friend Mary's on here. I see you've been canning, Mary. I've been following your post on Facebook. Crystal Rose says, go her. Welcome to the area. Hi, Sonia. Terry says, Abby is gorgeous. Love her hair.
Thank you.
And her smile. Sorry, I'm struggling to read the comments.
Yes,
Get off that phone. Who?
I'm trying. Okay.
You're doing a live video with me right now. You got 237 people paying attention
You're
to you.
talking.
I'll let you
I don't
talk.
want to steal your thunder. No, I don't want to
Oh,
talk.
you ain't stealing my thunder. Ain't no thunder to steal.
You're right. You're right.
She how long have you had your hair short like that? She used to have long hair.
Yeah, like down to my I don't know. 2 years? About 2 years?
Now, I'm gonna let you take it for a second. I'm gonna go get it.
No, that's okay.
Erica Klein needs a freaking shout out. Y'all gorgeous. Hello. pepperoni rolls coming on. Think about what you're not get. Oh, wait a minute, Mary, your comment went too fast. Think about what you're not giving society, Minnie Windelta. She has a great head on her shoulders, love her heart. Yes, I have one child leaving home and you're brave. Well, we still have 5 here. I'm off my... Abby is actually taller than me. My oldest child is actually taller than me. How sad is that? I'm short.
You're not short. You just fun size.
I'm fun size, like a Snickers bar.
Yeah.
Gary, I'm fun size, like a Snickers bar.
I agree.
What are you doing?
I'm sitting over here looking at fishing stuff.
You're supposed to be on this video.
Yeah.
Erica's got extra pepperoni rolls. Will you sit here and entertain the crowd while I go grab something really quick?
I can try. I'm not
Okay.
like you, though. Here, have Gary come over here. He's more entertaining than me. Because he's rebellious.
I'm rebellious. Oh. What's up, guys? My boy's 6'2". I'm also 6'2". Once you get in college,
I'm 5'5".
she will always be your mini-me. You need my kind of fire. That'll keep them little shit bags at bay. I love fun size.
Oh, she back already?
Oh, she is back. I'll see y'all.
I'll stand. No, I'll stand. Get back.
No. You started the show.
It's your show. Well, I'll help you.
Gary's already left us. Wait a second. I've got to try to get up on this chair. Okay. Push me in. Thank you, dear.
You're welcome.
Patricia says, Gary, you so sweet to Winelda. Yes, he is. I went and got some pictures I was going through earlier tonight. But look at this. I've been reminiscing all evening. Look how sweet that is. Look at little Miss Abby right there in the corner.
I'm so cute.
Where's the camera? That's me when I was much younger and thinner. But anyway, I was going through pictures earlier and got myself all emotional again. Look at this. Oh, man. Look at this. Y'all ready for this? This is hot and steamy. Look at this sexy man. Who is that? Isn't he pretty? I think he is. And said, been on a mission for... They're talking about ITP now. So...
Oh, I like this picture. I look just like you in this picture. If I had
That's
my hair.
Brianna.
No, but you.
Oh, that's me when I was much hotter and younger.
You still hot.
That's me with Brianna
And you
when she
still
was a
young.
baby in Tennessee. Yes.
I like your dark hair. I like your blonde hair.
I'm gonna
but
get
I
my
like
hair back dark very soon. I
dig it. What the heck is that?
That's you.
Makes sense. Hi, kitty.
I had some cute pictures of Abby in here, and she looks so much like Maggie. I
They're
never
all
really,
cute.
I never really realized how much she looked like Maggie, but she does. Most of these are Brianna.
You compared me to her.
To who?
Maggie, the little turd.
I did.
That's good. Maggie's sweet.
Look at there. There's Abby when she was. How old was you in this picture? You was about 6 years old, and Brianna. Brianna was so chubby as a baby. It's blurry. Daggone it. I'm sorry if it's blurry.
Where'd it go? Oh, I
Look
like
at there.
that one.
And then, of course, we ran across this picture. That's back in January. I don't know what happened from January to now. I don't know if that was a filter or what.
I think it was a Snapchat filter.
You need to do another makeup. I don't even have any makeup right now.
I
I'm not
do.
even wearing foundation these days because I don't even have any.
You can use my makeup?
Gary tried to buy me some, and I was like, yeah, I'll pass. I just wasn't even in the mood. So, Anyway.
Nobody says that.
nobody says what?
Oh,
in
she
the mood
did.
to buy makeup.
She shot me down on the
I'm
local
always
store.
in the mood to buy makeup.
Probably because I spend $200 on perfume every time
But
I go
to be
in there.
fair,
I don't have any
$60
perfume right now. I'm just
for
squirting
perfume.
air on me when I pump that thing.
Hey, you know what you can give me as a going away gift? I like this one perfume.
Y'all hearing this?
But you can find a cheap kind just like it made by the same girl.
So what is this perfume
It's
that
Marc
you...
Jacob. It's Decadence or Decayence or something like that. It's in like the little green square.
Decayence. All teenage girls smell like decayence.
I don't know what it's called. It's something like that. But it's
How
not
much
really
is this
good.
perfume?
Well, the Marc Jacobs is pretty expensive, but they have another one that's called My Pure by the same girl.
Mm-hmm.
And it smells just like it. I don't know.
Okay. Well, we're going shopping tomorrow because Gary has an appointment with the hearing doctor. And,
I gotta get some hearing aids so Winelda can scream at me.
yes, him and Maverick can match running around with their hearing aids. Going to be a good time.
Maverick don't wear his hearing aids.
Maverick don't wear his hearing aids, no. But he has them. He won't wear them, though.
He can hear pretty well.
But anyway, we just thought we'd come on live tonight. What is it?
I was Snow White for like 5 years in a row.
Yeah, that's Abby as Snow White. Back when she was...
That was probably like the third time.
The third time she was Snow White. I have a niece that's the same age as Abby, and she'll be starting college too. This is her when she was a little girl.
She's going into cosmetology.
She is going into cosmetology.
And she's going to be awesome at it.
Yes, she is. But we just thought we'd come on here tonight because I've kind of having a nervous breakdown today over her.
Oh, shitbag parents baiting children in.
Oh.
You want to start that conversation?
I would.
Here, you can sit here because I got to take a potty break. I don't know how you guys
How's
do
that
this.
Snapchat going anyway? What's going on? Is a conversation?
Well, he just now messaged me back, so we'll see. I'll go check it out. I'll see what's
People
going
play
on.
games nowadays. I didn't know when somebody messaged you, you had to delay yourself from answering it because you didn't
No,
want to
you
look.
don't, but I don't want to seem desperate. Like, he'll take, like, 12 minutes to, like, respond, and I'll be, like, there, like, that second. I don't want to seem desperate. Does that make sense?
It's kind of like when you used to let the phone ring 3 times before you picked it up when
I'd much
a boy
rather
called.
call and text.
When who called?
When a boy called.
I
Okay.
never did that. Did you do that?
Yeah, well, back then all we had was telephones.
Why are some of them green?
Go ahead, and I'll get off my soapbox and give you a chair back.
I'll be back to listen to y'all.
All right.
Verna, I just saw your comment. I am so sorry about your son. She said she lost her 15-year-old son on April the 21st.
I hate that, girl.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine. I'm over here feeling selfish now because I'm crying over a kid going to college, and it's sad.
Anyhow, shitbag parents. We all have them. Most of us that's been divorced. The other parent really doesn't do anything to help you with the children, provide anything, help you with them, and yet you still try to send them over there so you feel like you're not doing your children wrong. I provide everything my children needs, or Winelda does, and somebody bought my son a backpack. Looked like it came from a yard sale or what have you. I felt like I got thrown under a bus today for a piece of shit backpack, which I would have bought him a brand new one. Really isn't even involved in his life. So, it was brought to my attention today while Winelda was gone. Hey, I would like to go visit these people. So, I was wondering what you guys might think about that.
I love seeing you two guys make. Thank you, Verna. Verna, message me. I want to send you something. If you can message me on my private Facebook, it's under Winelda Hensley. You can message me. I'm going to send you something. If you'll just send me a message and I'll get back with you. Gary's on a soapbox tonight. His feelings are hurt, as you all can tell. He has not been in the best of moods because, well, I'm just going to be honest. I've always been honest on my videos, and I've always been down to earth, and that's how people relate to other people's when, you know, if you beat around the bush, I'm not going to beat around the bush. Gary has had his kids for
2012.
Since 2012, raising them on his own. Their mother has not really played much of a role in their life for whatever circumstances, and we do carry the brunt of the work. We have them all the time, which is fine with me. I love his children. I would die for them. I look at them as they are my own.
Yeah, I consider them my siblings.
Yes, and it's, and I'm sure it's hard with his kids too when their mom does pop in on occasion and want to see them or want to have something to do with them. I think that as children, they probably crave attention from the parent that they don't see or they don't have anything to do with. And two, gosh, this is so confusing. I have 2 kids from my first marriage, 2 kids from my second marriage, and both those dads play a role in their children's lives. So they're in and out getting their kids. We're all friends. We're all cordial to each other. Everybody gets along. And I'm sure Gary's children think, well, why don't we ever go to our other parents' house? Why don't we ever see them? Why don't they ever come to get us?
Drug addict scum.
And so I'm sure that's hard on them. But I try to tell them, I remind them daily how much that I love them and how we provide their every need, and they have everything they would ever want here. And I'm sure, though, as children, some of you've probably grown up without one or the other parent in your life. You crave that attention from that parent. You want their approval, even though they may not deserve you. Which Gary's having a hard time dealing with that tonight. It's put him in an off mood, and I can totally see why. When you sacrifice and do everything for a kid, and then they want to run at the drop of the hat to the other parent that does not play a role in their life, which I may be stepping on toes right now, and at this point I really don't care, because I've been in their lives enough to know what the full picture is. So, it breaks my heart for the kids, it breaks my heart for Gary, and it's tough. It's tough. Being blended family's tough too. Different personalities, different beliefs, different ways you were raised.
Shapes you though, in a way.
It does shape you, and I think every kid that leaves this house will be amazing.
Stop crying.
I know I'm so emotional. I can't help it. I'm emotional today. I have been emotional for 2 days.
Your whole life.
I am an emotional person, but
that's okay.
I've definitely been way more emotional the past couple of days, knowing that Abby's going to leave to go to college. And I know she won't be far from home, but it's definitely a big life changer. And
I mean, I don't even feel like it's happening. Like, I have a countdown on my phone, and it just makes it worse. Because I see, like, the second.
Yeah. I mean, not knowing where she's at all times, or what she's doing, or if she's
trust
safe.
me, I'll be texting you 24/7.
Yeah, you better be, because I'll be driving down there. I'll be wondering what the heck's going on. But anyway, that's kind of what we're dealing with in our house tonight. And definitely keeping it real.
Keeping it real.
So, and I got into some old pictures tonight, too, which was probably a big mistake looking at. Because it does seem like, in a blink of an eye, your kids are grown and gone.
I feel that way. I'm seeing baby pictures, and I'm like, oh, that's just weird. I don't know. It's surreal to me.
You remember this stuff?
I do, actually. I like that Christmas picture right there. I remember that.
Yeah, Shanda, it is hard on him. And he has been, he has definitely not felt good. Yes, I'm going to get back to Gary in just a second. Mary said she's close to you if you would need anything. Mary, I know you would help me out in a second if I needed somebody to get to my girl quick. But yeah, Gary has definitely had a rough road since May? This has been going on since May.
That's been going on for years, but real bad since May.
Yeah, and it's not getting any easier. And it does. When you're sick and you don't feel good and you're already going through other stuff, the slightest little bump in the road will definitely throw you off course and make things 10 times worse. That's for sure. Good night, Brenda. She's checking out on us, which I know it's late. We normally don't come on this late, but we were just kind of sitting around talking, enjoying our last evening together, because tomorrow, like I said, we got to go to Charleston. We got to go to doctor's appointment, and she's going to be spending tomorrow night with her dad. And then Tuesday, we'll all make the trip to Huntington to get her moved in, get her settled.
I thought I was ready, but it's all hitting me now.
Is it hitting you?
It's like, I thought I was, I don't know, it's like, right when I graduated, I was like, yeah, I can't wait to get to college, because I finally get to be who I want to be, and I don't have to worry about petty people and drama, and I actually get to make friends, but now that it's like settling in, it's like, wow. It's like, little by little, you become an adult, not even realizing, like getting a debit card, like little things like that. It's just weird.
That hit me at a reception battalion in Fort Benning, Georgia. I thought, well, shit, I can't go home.
Yeah, that is a big deal, getting your checking account, getting your debit card. She got her first credit card, which we've been trying to instruct her on how to use it wisely and watch your credit.
I only have $50 on it just to start it out, but then I'm going to save it for emergencies.
Yeah, and you need to pay it off and keep it paid off. Because your credit score will mean everything one day to you, that's for sure. And I've been struggling with that too, because I went 9 years and never had an ounce of credit. I did not have my credit report pulled by anybody for 9 years until here recently. So I'm working on building my credit because I haven't had any, and that's hard.
Tell them what it jumped when I put you on my credit card and you got one of your own.
Gary had a credit card, so he added me as an authorized user. And then I actually applied and got a credit card on my own. And my credit score went up 64 points in a month. My credit score jumped up 64 points in 1 month. Just Gary put me on his card and then me getting a card of my own. But credit is definitely something you can destroy in a second. I couldn't go on enough. I could give a speech on credit. But anyway, like I said, I didn't have any credit for 9 years, and I'm finally building some up. And I guess I'm kind of like you, starting over again. So I'm still looking at pictures over there. I don't know if I'm more depressed over this child going to college or this woman used to look like this. I mean, hello. Why was I not shopping naked at Walmart when I looked like this? I should have been on the news.
It wasn't even a damn Walmart when you looked like that woman.
Them fighting words. You better get him.
It was a Walmart then. All right, the Kroger, the Town and Country, wherever. Look at her sleeping in her bed when she was just a little girl. I remember painting those walls purple.
Where was that?
It's your dad's house.
Is that the back bedroom?
Uh-huh. It's Brianna's old room.
It's teal now.
Do you know where these Raggedy Ann and Andy dolls are?
I don't know.
Look at you with your little
I
kitty.
remember that bed set. I remember Holly one time. She was staying the night, and I remember Aunt Laura said, "Now don't get hurt." And literally the second she laid down to go to bed, she rolled over and hit that nightstand and busted her head, and she had to go home.
That sounds accurate.
I remember that.
So, anyway, we're going to... Oh, what are you doing?
Say no to drugs.
What is that? Are you supposed to lick it? What is that?
That's a coffee-infused cigar.
Lick it.
I'm not licking that.
Why?
Because you don't licked all over it. It's like sharing an ice cream.
Well, I'm not diseased
Is
or
it
anything.
well? I'll smell it. Oh, it smells good.
I'm going to the porch.
All right, well,
I love you guys. I'm sorry I'm in a bad mood.
Yeah, Gary's checking out on us. But anyway, we're gonna get off here now because we're gonna spend some time together and continue quality time in it. And we hope all of you have a good week. For those of you sending a kid off to college, God bless you. I don't even have any words right now except as Gary has been
Prayers.
fanning me with tissues all night. I'm sure I'll be a freaking train wreck on Tuesday when we get home, wondering what she's doing.
I'll just be in my room playing video games. I won't be out doing anything. Just to be honest.
And our kids here in Logan County are going back to school this week. Some of you already went back to school, so we have an exciting first day of school on Thursday.
It sucks for them.
So
I feel bad for them.
And football season is starting, and it's going to be exciting.
You're not going to be at Chattanooga games. You'll be at Marshall games.
Yeah, I don't even know where I'll be. I'll probably be in a corner rocking, talking about Sybil in the kitchen and the purple light. But anyway, I feel like I need to get off here because Gary's went outside, and I feel like I need to be his support system right now and go out there and give him some loving. Plus, I just love to be on top of him doing loving things.
Don't I get love?
Yes, I love you too.
I'm the baby.
So, this is Abby's first debut on one of my videos. And tell him good night.
Good night.
Good night, good luck, and we will see you next time. Thanks for watching.
I'm single.